used to and would both are used for talking about past habits, repeated actions in the past. So both are used for past habits, actions, something happened again and again in the past. But there are three key differences between the use of used to and would. The first difference is there that used to can be used for both past actions as well as past states, but would can only be used for past actions and not for states. So what are the past states? States means something which is mental state, something which is not action. For example, think, want, understand, know, be, have, seem, believe, live. So when you like something, there is no action. This is a mental state. So with these stative verbs, we cannot use would, we can only use used to. For example, we can say that I used to like tomatoes very much in my childhood, but not I would like tomatoes very much. Or Mahendra Singh Dhoni used to have long hair, but not Mahendra Singh Dhoni would have long hair. Or there used to be a garden here, means now there is no garden there, but there would be a garden, wrong. Or I used to believe in ghosts when I was a child, not I would believe in ghosts. Or Mr. Jadhav used to be a waiter few years ago, but not Mr. Jadhav would be a waiter. So believe. Or we used to live in Mumbai before shifting here, but not we would live in Mumbai. So believe, like, hate, want, understand, all these have, be. So these are stative verbs. So with only used to we can use them, not with would. So this is the first major difference. Second difference is there that used to implies, used to tells that something happened repeatedly in the past, but it doesn't happen any longer. It doesn't happen now in the present. It has stopped happening now. So that clear distinction is there, that something happened in the past repeatedly, but now it doesn't happen. It has stopped happening now. So to tell this contrast between the past and the present, we use used to. But would doesn't have this contrast. Would doesn't tell us that whether it has happened, whether it has stopped happening in present or not. It only tells us that something happened repeatedly in the past. It doesn't tell anything about the present. For example, we used to play cricket every Sunday. Tells that now in the present we don't play cricket. In the past we used to play continuously again and again. But now we don't play cricket. If we say that when I lived at my village, we would play cricket every Sunday. So we would play cricket every Sunday doesn't tell whether now you play cricket or not. In the same way, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning tells us that now you don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have stopped waking up early in the morning. Clear distinction is there. Definitely you don't wake up now. So to show that contrast, that something happened repeatedly in the past, but it is not true any longer. It doesn't happen now. We use used to. With would, if you tell that when I studied in college, I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, So it only tells that what happened repeatedly in the past. But whether you wake up now at 5 o'clock or not, it doesn't tell anything about it. Third difference is there that with would we require time reference. When something happened in the past, you have to mention that time. We have to make clear that we are talking about the past. With used to, it is not required. With used to, if you tell past time, so it becomes clear, but it is not compulsory to tell the past time reference, past time, when something happened. With used to, it is not compulsory. With would, generally, it is necessary to tell when something happened in the past. For example, we say that I used to play piano. So it tells that something, some indeterminate time in the past, I played piano repeatedly. But if I use would, so when I lived in Mumbai, I would play piano every day. If I don't tell that I lived in Mumbai, then it will become confusing. Or I used to swim every Sunday. So it's okay if you say like this. Other person understand that you are talking about past habit. But you can say that I used to swim every Sunday uh, when I lived in my village, or when I studied in college, or when I was in school. But even if you don't tell when I studied in college or when I lived it at my village, so it's understandable that you are talking about past habit. It is not compulsory. But with would, it is compulsory. You have to first establish the past time reference with would. You have to tell that when I studied in college, I would swim every Sunday. When I lived at my village, so I would go to gym every day. So that part, that when I lived at my village, when I studied in college, when I was a child, so that time reference, time period, when something happened is necessary with would, but not with used to. So these are the three differences between the use of used to and would. I hope that you understood now. Thanks for watching.